What's up, everyone? Hope y'all have an amazing day. And first off, if you clicked on this video and you saw me with the navy blue Nike hat, shout out to you, because I used to be wearing this hat a while back. It was like a month or two ago. It was during the summer. I used to always be wearing this hat during my streams when I started kicking off. A bunch of people started watching the stream and stuff and started finding out about my channel. But I lost this hat when I went up to Illinois. I went on a roller coaster and it went upside down, and I totally forgot to take off my hat before. And first, like, it was like falling off, like when we were going upside down, I was like holding it, but it hit another corkscrew or something like that and it came off, and I just really miss a hat. And a lot of people in my stream and the videos are like, Grant, I miss the navy blue hat. It's just not the same without it. And I was substituting. I was wearing some like gray Nike hat, but it's just not the same. And I'm so glad my mom ordered a new navy one, and I'm just really looking forward to it. But yeah, I have not uploaded or streamed or anything in almost 3 weeks, and that's pretty terrible because I love doing YouTube, I love streaming, I love you guys who support me and watch my videos, and I really want to keep doing this YouTube thing, and I want to be consistent about it. So I want to start trying to upload pretty much every day. I want to set a goal of like maybe uploading for like a year straight. And, you know, I just took like 3 weeks off, so it's like a year straight. You know, that's kind of like going from doing nothing to going to the gym like 24/7, like the whole day for like the rest of your life. So it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, and I'm just going to be talking about where I've been the past almost 3 weeks and why I haven't been uploading or streaming. So this started back pretty much when I first made my channel and I started making videos. So I use a Logitech C922 to record like my face cam. So I use the Elgato to record my gameplay. I got this blue Snowball to record my audio, and then I got the C922 to record my face cam. So I would take all of this, go into my computer, and I'd go into like, I have Sony Vegas, and that's basically like where I render my videos, where I just put it all together, make it look nice, make all montages and just normal videos and stuff like that. But I don't use it for like streaming and stuff. But so what I would do is I'd put like my face cam in the top right or wherever I put my face cam, whatever. So then I would like make cuts like in between, so like to cut out the boring stuff. So if I'm like talking about something and I was like, oh, I can't think of something, I got a brain fart, so I just make a cut, and then when I start talking again, I would cut out the boring part and put that part together, and then it's just like a seamless transition. So whenever I make a cut in Sony Vegas, I would just like, my face cam would like get all messed up, it would turn black, and I'm probably gonna put a video like right here about like one of my first videos, and you could see like I made cuts, but I didn't cut out the parts like where my face cam would go all blurry and stuff like that. So you could see like the face cam goes all like black and just all looks super weird. So what I would do is I would take the face cam and I would like have to make a cut. I would have to go 5 seconds before I wanted to actually make the cut, and I would make the cut there, and then I would take the video. I have to do that for every single cut, and that would be so stressful because I would have to go each cut, go 5 seconds before, line everything up, and then I would take the video, render it. I would have to go to the YouTube editor after I uploaded it, and then go like have to edit out the parts that were black, and it was so stressful, and it would just really just take a lot of time out of it, and I would just take such a lot longer just to upload the video and just make it all look nice. But I did this for so long just because I wanted my videos to look nice. I didn't want my face cam going all black, but it was really just stressful, and it just, I felt like I need to just figure out once and for all how to fix this, because it was just a big, I would just have to do this every time for a video, and it just sucks. So what I did was I got a new program on my computer, and it's just the basic software, but when I record the face cam like this and I make cuts, it doesn't do that anymore. So I figured that out. I'm not using the third-party software. I used to use OBS, but that just wasn't working for my face cam. I don't know why, but I'm just using the basic software and it works perfectly, so I'm not questioning it. So that was really the first thing that just got me like messed up with all the videos, and I wasn't thinking about uploading streaming because it was just a big burden on myself, and I just really wasn't down for that anymore. So then I went from that, and then I started getting a lot of tests. You know, I'm in senior year. I got a lot of stuff to think about. I got to go to college. I got to think about applying. I need to be keeping up with my grades. You know, I consider myself a really good student. I'm just a straight A kind of guy. I like to put 100% effort into everything I do, and so I want to make sure I'm doing really good. And I'm taking a college class at the local university, so I go there. I'm taking a psychology and had a big test coming up in that psychology class, and it was basically from the start of the year until like up to 2 weeks ago. So from all of that learning and stuff from the start of the year to then a bunch of stuff from like start of the year. You know, when you first go back to school, you're hearing stuff, but it's pretty much going in one ear, going out the other. Like, you don't even care. You're just kind of sitting there like, yeah, I don't want to be here. I wish it was summer. You're just kind of like, bro, I just don't want to be here right now. So I had a big test in there, and I was really stressing about that because, you know, it's a college class. It's going to be on there when I go to college. It's going to be on my transcript, so I want to be doing really good in that on that test. So I actually got it back, and I actually got 100 on it, like 100% on a college test. So that was pretty crazy. I was super happy about that. So I was just getting tests in all sorts of classes: English, Spanish, that psychology class. There was a lot of tests, a lot of stuff just stressed me out. And then I still had the face cam, so I was like, you know what, after the test it started to die down a little bit. This was like a week ago. I was like, you know what, I gotta figure out how to get this face cam. And I went on my computer and I was like, I need to test out different stuff, I need to figure out. And it took me a couple days, and then I finally figured out this program where it's not gonna mess up the stuff, and it got it all working stuff. And then I also applied for a job about like 5 days ago, so I'm gonna be working at JCPenney with my friend Aaron, and that's gonna be on pretty much Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the weekend. So it's just, I need to work out stuff when I can upload, what time I can stream, because you know, streaming, I love streaming, but if it's going at 6:30 and I'm working from 5 to 10, it just, I can't stream. So I just need to figure out stuff. There's gonna be a lot more vlogs, a lot more just cut comms and stuff, but I'm still gonna be trying to stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and then sometimes on the weekend, probably like 2 days or one of the day out of the weekend for sure. And then all of this just jumbling up from just not uploading, having all these tests, figuring out my face cam, trying to fix it, applying for the job, just kept stacking, and then it led up to yesterday. So yesterday, it was pretty much during third period. I have an off period with my friend Aaron, and me and him went to go to the ATM because he works at JCPenney. He was going to cash out, get those fat stacks, get him out. He's going to go spend on his girlfriend and stuff. And I was like, okay, I respect it. Let's go there. Then we can go to my house, get some lunch, because it's basically like third period, or actually no, I have fourth period off, then it's lunch. So it's pretty much just an extended lunch. It's super nice. Just going from like have a super long lunch, you can just kind of chill out. If you got some homework you didn't do the night before, you can do that. But so we went to the ATM, and then we were coming back from my house, and it's on this one long road. It's a pretty busy road. It's 2 lanes on each side, and though people that don't have a license, you're like, I mean, I know how to drive, and it's just all this stuff. But really, like, you know, there's a lot of little things to driving that you really don't think about. Like when you're not driving, you don't have your license, you're like, yeah, I could just go behind the wheel and I could probably drive and just get everything right, and it'd be a breeze. But like once you actually get into like the like school and you learn about like right of ways and stuff like that, and just different kind of stuff that you need to know about, it's a lot more complicated than you would think. You know, driving is not the most complicated thing, and I'm not a bad driver at all. I'm a very cautious driver. I'm not trying to go out there and get like hit from the side and just die. I'm very cautious. I never look at my phone. I make sure I'm very careful when I'm driving. So I was coming down this long road, and it's a pretty busy road. There's 2 lanes on each side, and then in the middle there's like, you know, there's 2 yellow lines, and that's like the passing lane, so you can go in there. Then you can turn left or go in there and turn right to those little shops on the side or wherever you need to do. So I was going down the road towards my house on that long road, and a guy came into the middle lane. And you know, when you're going down the long road, you have the right of way. The people that go into the middle, they just kind of need to wait for you and then get around you. It's not your responsibility as a driver going down the lane to wait for them and let them get across, because you have the right of way. So you can just continue driving. They need to figure out how to get to the other side. You don't. You can just do whatever. So this guy got in the middle lane and he turned left. So I'm going this way, this guy's in the middle lane, he's turning left, and he goes right in front of my truck. And I have a pretty nice truck. It's a white GMC. I'm probably throwing up pictures all over here. I'll be throwing up pictures like while I'm talking about it, but I have a pretty nice GMC. It's a 2007, all that. It's pretty big and nice. And this guy has a pretty like standard like medium sized kind of car. So he turns left, and this guy's like 60, you know, he's a little older, and I'll talk about him a little bit after. But so he's turning left, and I'm just going straight, and I have the right of way, so I'm going like 40 down the street, and that's like the speed limit. And he turns left, and I totally just T-bone him like right on the side. I pound him, and you know, that initial shock, like I had Aaron in the front seat, the airbags all shot out. I was just going like this. I got a little scrape on the side of my neck, and I got a little scrape on my knee. I'll probably put pictures of that on the screen right here, but it was like I really nailed him. I'll show you a picture right now of his car. It was really bad. The truck was bad. My truck is going to be totaled for a little bit. I might have to get it well, I'm definitely going to have to get it redone. And he's going to have to get his car redone, because you saw the picture. It is really bad. Like, I was trying to stop at the very last second, but, you know, that truck, it's hard to stop, and it just really plowed into the side of him. So he's going to have to get that redone. So we came out of there. I took a picture after that, because we do the scrapbook thing for senior year, where you're just supposed to, like, document your, like, senior year and just put pictures of yourself. So right after the crash, I went with my phone, and Aaron was to the right, and I took a picture, and, you know, that was just, and in the moment, like, me and Aaron were like trying to cope. We were like laughing. We weren't even thinking about like the full extent of the crash. We weren't thinking about the other guy. We weren't thinking about ourselves. We were just kind of laughing, just kind of cope with it. So I took the picture and all that, and then we got out of the car. We had some trouble like talking to each other. We're like, hey, are you okay? They're like, okay. And then everyone was kind of like coming up to me like, yeah, that guy, he really like messed up. It was his fault, and you know, he's probably gonna have to pay for the damages, but I'm gonna be out of a car for a little bit. But I'm actually gonna be getting my grandpa's old car, so I won't be out of a car for like long. I'll probably get that on Monday. But so then he kind of also, like, the guy that was like 60 years old or something, he's kind of an older man, he came up to me and he's like, wow man, you like really plowed me. I'm like, I didn't really say anything. He was like trying to intimidate me. I was just kind of sitting there. I'm like, you know what? It's like he's probably having a bad day. I don't know if he has the most money where he can like pay for the damages, because you know, like your insurance is going to cover most of it, but you're going to have to pay a deductible, and that's going to be a little bit out of your pocket, which I'm not sure if he had. And I honestly felt like really bad for him, just because I know I don't think he has that much money, and it's just, I felt really bad, even though it was his fault. And you know, I really didn't do anything wrong in the situation. I tried to stop at the last second, but I really had the right of way, and it was really his fault of coming like right in front of me. And in the end, I'm just really glad that everybody's okay. Everybody just came out with like minor injuries, just scrapes and stuff like that. We're all chilling. I'm just glad that no one got really hurt, because then that would just be laying on my conscience. I would feel so bad, even though it wasn't really my fault and he shouldn't have been turning in front of me and stuff like that, and I had the right of way. But I just felt like super bad at the time, and I still feel bad for him, but it'll work out. Everybody has a plan. We're all moving across. We'll get through it together. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna be probably streaming tomorrow, maybe a video, I'm not sure yet. But again, with that schedule, I'm gonna be working pretty much Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the weekends, but I'm not really sure when I'm gonna start working. So I'll be talking to you guys. You guys will know what's going through my mind, what's happening, all that. But I'm glad to be back. If you guys have stuck through, you guys been like, where are the GP3 vids at? I'm back, and I'm ready to go harder than ever. And that is gonna be the end of this video. I'll be back tomorrow. See ya.